guys? What are the types of testing?
Structural and functional.
Yes, structural and functional. Who will do the functional testing?
Testers.
Testers. In what base they will do the testing? They don't know any coding, right? Then how they will confirm whether it is working correctly or not?
By knowing functionality and the requirement.
Required.
Excellent. You should speak. Why I'm asking the questions? I can finish within. I can tell my complete course within 15 days or 5 days. Why I'm asking you guys? Because you need to speak. You need to talk. Understanding, right? Everyone, I'm telling you need to respond is very, very, very important. You cannot sit like in an interview like this. I'm asking 5 times. You're not opening anything. You're just simply sitting. Can you sit like that in an interview? No, right? So respond, guys. It's very, very important. Why I'm asking the questions? Because of you will need to understand. You will easily to say that if you say now, right, you can easily say in interview also. Okay, if you are not speaking here, then what you will speak in an interview? Okay, so that's very, very important, guys. Structural testing and functional testing. So structural testing, we can call it as what? White box testing, right? And open box, clear box, transparent box. These all we can call it as what? White box testing. Now tell me anyone why the developer need to do the testing? Is it required? What is your answer? Why the developer need to do the testing? Is it required?
Yes.
Yes, it is required, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because they need to check whether the code is working properly or not before they sending to the QA, right? Good. Now, uh, what is one of the most important entry question? It's a campus entry question. I think if anyone in the campus now, definitely they will ask you this question. What is SDLC? Anyone know what is SDLC? What is
Software
called
development life
SDLC?
cycle.
Software
Yes,
development.
software development life cycle. So what is this one? Let's see. Campus interview question. If you are in campus, definitely in fourth year they will ask you in campus drive. The first question is only this one. What is SDLC? What is called SDLC? SDLC is nothing but what? Software development
Development life cycle.
life cycle. Okay. Can you please confirm, guys? Are you able to see my screen, right?
No.
No. I shared already. Thank you. Now tell me, are you able to see, right? Are you able to see, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So this is one of the most important interview question, guys. What is SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle? So why we need to use SDLC? See, it is a process followed for software projects within a software organization. Every software organization, what they follow what? SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle. What is exactly it is? It consists of detailed plan describing. See, suppose once the project will come, we will not do testing, right? Immediately we will do testing? No, right? So what we will do in SDLC means it consists of detailed plan describing how to develop the project. Suppose now we got the project, Durga is assigned the project to us. Now immediately we will not go for testing, right? So first of all, what we need to do, we need to check how to develop the project, how to maintain the project, how to replace and alternate or enhance or specific software. Enhance means you need to come up with new things. That all we can call it as what? Enhancements. We are doing new enhancements. Okay, alter, this solution is not working, we are need to go for alternate solution. Replace, this component is not working, we need to do replace. Maintenance, see, not only to build the project, Who will do the maintenance also we need to do. We need to develop the project. This all we can consider in the form of SDLC. SDLC is nothing but what? A software development life cycle. This life cycle defines the methodology for improving what? Quality of the software. I told you, right, why we are doing the testing. Quality. Okay, so what is required for us? Quality of software. So you can go with any organization, they look for only quality. Even you are a developer, you are a tester, whatever you are, but they're looking for what? Whatever you are doing, that part they look for quality only. Understanding, right? You are writing one in within a one day, you are writing a complete code, but it is quality less. Then you are testing within a single day, but you are not test in the proper way. Then so make sure that in whatever the area you are working, right, they will check the quality. Okay, so that is one of the most important thing. You always remember whether you are getting a quality product or not. Okay, the life cycle. See, SDLC is the life cycle defines the methodology for improving the quality of software and overall development process. So once the project will come, right, we need to follow the SDLC development life cycle. So what are the phases? Interview question. What are the phases in SDLC? See, just don't read this one. Okay, just understand the concept. Once the project will come, right, what we will do? First
Mhm.
phase. First phase, what we will do?
Mhm.
Requirement capturing. We will go with the requirement. First, we need to collect the requirements. What is the client expectations? What are the client looking? Each and everything where we will be taken as a requirement capturing, requirement analysis. Once the requirements we got, then we need to go for what? Analysis, whether we can do or not. Now I got a project, but I need to check, right, before I need to start whether I can handle this project or not. I need to check, right? Resources are not there. Many organizations they got lot of projects, but resources are not there. Then that's how they will how they start the project. So that's the reason they will hire the campus interviews. See, you know, right, in campus interviews there are selected 100 people or 120 people. They're huge people they will selected. Why? Because in every organization they want to show to the client this much of employees is already there for this for the project. Don't worry, resources are very very important. If resources is not there, then who will do this project? Understanding, right? So first of all, we will first phase is what? Requirement capturing. The second phase is analysis, not only resources. Okay, risk analysis, risk mitigation, and metrics calculation is very very important. At what time you will deliver the project, that calculation we need to do. You cannot say this end of the month we will give the project. That you are telling the board what is the proof for that. So you need to provide the proof. Means you need to come up with your metrics. Metrics means, you know, right, calculation of how much development time is taking, how much QA time is taking. This all we need to provide. Understanding, right? So don't worry of all the things. Okay, don't worry of all the things. They will provide all the things. Okay, don't worry. One second, guys. So yeah, are you getting right? So this is one of the most important, guys. So risk analysis, risk mitigation, metrics, calculation, everything we need to do. Okay, but we are not involved. Don't worry. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to gather the requirement. Then we need to go for analysis part. After the analysis, okay, after that analysis, what we need to do, the design phase. What is called design phase? Low level designs and high level designs. Okay, design part will be started. Once the design part is done, then what we need to do? Coding. See, coding will started after design. Once coding is done, see, you are involved in where? In testing part. So once the testing is done, then we need to go for implementation. Implementation is nothing but what? Release. Once the release is done, then we need to go with what? Support and maintenance. Interview question: in what phase you are involved in SDLC? What is your answer? In what phase you are involved in SDLC? In what phase you are involving? Anyone? In what phase you are involving in SDLC?
Testing.
In what phase you are involving? Correct. What phase, guys? Testing phase. See, this is very some people don't know that question, and they will start requirement analysis, designing. They will never understand the question. First understand the question. In what phase you are involved in SDLC? In what phase you are involved? Testing phase. So testing is very important, right? So but when you will do the testing, so suppose coding is not done, you cannot do testing, right? Design is not done, you cannot go for a testing. Analysis is not done, then you cannot go for testing. Requirements is not there, you cannot go for testing. So you cannot break this cycle. In case anyone asks you what are the SDLC phases, means you need to tell in the correct order. First is what? Requirements. Once we got the requirements, then we need to go for analysis. Without analysis we can't do anything, because risk analysis will be there, risk mitigations will be there, risk strategies will be there. Once the analysis part is done, then we need to go with what? The design phase. Once the design phase is done, then coding phase will be started. Once the coding is done, then you are involved. Most of the people, can you define SDLC means? They will tell in what we can say that like a disorder, like they will say that implementation, coding, analysis, support and maintenance. That is not a good way to answer in the interview. They will simply reject them, no doubt at all. Whatever you are remembering, that is you are telling, means they will reject you. You need to tell in the correct order. Can you define SDLC? Yes, SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. And the software development life cycle, the phases are requirement capturing. Once the requirements is confirmed, and it will go for review and approval. Once the review and approval is done, then they will start for analysis. Once the analysis is done, then they will go for design part. The design parts are like low level design and high level design. Then once the design part gets a review and approval, then the coding will start. And once the development is done, then the testing team is involved. Once the testing is done and confirmed, then we will go for release. Once the release is done, then we'll go for support and maintenance. These are the SDLC phases. You need to tell like that. In case if I ask what is SDLC, means the people are started. SDLC are requirements, analysis, designing, coding, and testing. So what is that? So so if you tell like that, right, simply they will reject you. The way of presentation is also is very important in interview. Okay, don't read. You need to tell them what is exactly SDLC. So SDLC is nothing but what? Software development life cycle. Why we are using SDLC? We are using SDLC for quality of software. What is exactly SDLC? It consists of detailed plan. What is the plan for the project? How to describe, like how to implement, how to alternate or enhance anything. Okay, what in case anything we need to done, where we need to check in all the things in SDLC process. And what are the phases? What are the phases means what? Requirement phase, analysis phase, design phase, and coding phase, and testing phase. Where you are involved in SDLC means you can say that in testing phase. Easy, guys, easily. If you prepare in the proper way, right, you can crack the interview in very easy. Okay, and you are copying the material and reading and seeing the YouTube, so you will not get all the things. Okay, you need to properly, you need to plan what kind of question will come, in what way I need to answer, that you need to check. Okay, so that is one of the most important one. So I think, hope it's clear, right? Anybody have any questions here? Is it clear? Anybody have any questions? Okay, we can tell like this way also: planning, defining, designing, building, and testing and deployment. Okay, so there is an So you want to tell in this way, you can tell that, okay, but you want to use good words like planning, requirements, defining, analysis, designing, building, like coding we can call it as what, building. And testing we can know, right, we need to do the testing. After the testing, what we need to do, we need to go for deployment. Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions so far? Yes or no? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So this is one of the most important interview question. Yesterday's one also is an important question. Okay, don't ask me, sir, please provide interview question. Every topic we need to check what are the important questions. Yesterday, what are the types of testing, structural and functional. Before class, so what is testing, what is the quality, how you define the quality, justification of all the requirements. Okay, that we can if you fulfill all the requirements, definitely you will get what, quality product. That is the interview question. What is testing, to check whether the application is working as per the given requirements or not. And what is positive testing and what is negative testing. So for every topic, we need to find what kind of question they will ask in interview. You need to think like that, then easily you can crack your interview. Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions here? Yes or no? If it is clear, we can go for the next topic. That's the reason I'm asking. Yes or no?
That in testing phase, the life cycle is how it will be going for.
Sorry, come again. In testing phase.
In testing phase, the life cycle is how it will be going, sir. And
Hmm. Uh, yes,
planning,
yes,
like
yes, yes,
first.
yes. That good question, good one. So in good one. So how we have the SDLC, right? Again, we have what, STLC. What is called STLC? Software testing life cycle. That is when the testing phase will start, right? We need to follow the STLC. Sorry, ST means what? Software testing life cycle. Okay, that we'll see the coming sessions. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyhow, I will show you that. Yes, you need to think like that only. After in testing, and what we need to do. Good. So see, after the testing life cycle, what we need to do, test plan. We need to prepare the test plan. I will explain you this one. Okay, I'm just showing today, but this is a very big concept. Okay, the test plan will be designed by the test lead. You need to, whatever the story is assigned, right? You need to write the test scenarios for that. Okay, what is scenarios? I will explain you what is scenarios. And after that, you need to write the test cases. After writing the test cases, what you will do, you are writing the test cases, right? After the test cases, what you need to do, you need to execute your test cases. After executing your test cases, what you will do, while you are executing the test cases, if you find any defect, right, that we can call it as what, defect identification. What we can call, when you find the defect, right, when you find the defect, that we can call it as what, defect identification. Once you identify the defect, what you will do, once you identify the defect, now you find the defect. After that, what you will do, what you will do, guys, you find the defect. After, the next step is what, you will keep with you the defect or you will report.
We will report.
Report.
Good, good. That is right. No need to read all the things. See, identify the defect, then what you need to do, you need to report. After report, what you will do, you will sit silent. After that, what you will do, you will track. Tracking means what, whether the issue is fixed or not, that you need to check, right? Follow up interview, in real time follow up, whether you are following the development team or not. So you need to follow up the development team whether the issue is fixed or not. Okay, tracking. After tracking, what you need to do, you need to close the defect. Once you close the defect, means what, you can go for the release. Understanding, right? So there are a lot of process will be there. Okay, this we can call it as what, STLC. STLC is nothing but what, software testing life cycle. Is it clear?
Yes,
Today
sir.
I'm just tell you a overview, but you need to understand what is test plan, what is test scenarios, what is test cases. After the test cases, writing the test cases. After the writing the test cases, next execute the test cases. While executing the test cases, if you find any defect, then what you need to do, you need to report defect identification, defect reporting, and defect tracking, and defect closing and release. Is it clear? Yes or no? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So you need to think like that. In testing phase, what I need to do. In development phase, what is happening? Yesterday I show you developer what developer will do. Developer will not do immediately testing. The developer will go with the requirements. After the requirement, the developer will go with the design. After the design, the development will start. After the development, what they will do? What developer will do? He will perform white box testing, unit testing. Once the unit testing is passed, then they will pass to the code to the QA. So these all are what process. Understanding, right? Clear? Hmm. Yeah. This is very big topic. Okay, let we finish. Okay. So generally, how project will comes to the organization. Today is the last session for demo. Who are having the backup classes, right? Today is the finish. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to the regular sessions. Okay. Regular means what? Like continue the sessions. Okay. There is no free link. Okay. So generally how project will comes to the organization. See, this is one of the most important. What are the documents we use for the project? Documents are very very important. What is BRS, what is SRS, what is FRS? Okay, these documents you need to understand. Okay, but how project will comes to the organization? Anyone have the idea? So first of all, suppose Durga is there. Durga needs some application. What Durga will do? Durga will give the request for a proposal, RFP. RFP is nothing but what? Durga is gives the request for a proposal to the IT companies. Then IT companies, what they will do? They will, in case they will accept that proposal, what the client is giving the proposal, right? In case the organization, IT companies is accept that proposal, right? Then they will start the project. In proposal document, see, IT company will give the proposal document to whom? To the Durga. Okay, if Durga is accept that proposal, then they will start the project. Okay, generally how project will comes to the organization? As a client, suppose you are a client, you are giving your request for a proposal. I want like this, the application is required like this, you are giving like that. Okay, then IT companies will give you another proposal. Yes, we will ready to do your project. Okay, in the proposal document, what will be there? What is the technical solution? What is the cost of the project? What is the schedule and what is the timeline? See, these all are very, very important. What is the cost, scheduled, and timeline? In what phase you will deliver the project? Timeline is very, very important in IT. Okay, whatever you promise to the client within the time you need to deliver to the project to the client. And what is SOW? What is called SOW? A signed statement of work order. Now client and organization, they go for agreement. Yes, we are ready to take your project. Okay, once the project is taken, right, then what they will do? Then IT company will conduct one meeting, that is first meeting for that project. Okay, in that meeting they identify whom? Project manager. See, this guy is very very important. In interview you have a technical round, project manager round is also will be there. Okay, so first of all they identify the project manager. What project manager will do? The project manager will prepare one document. That document we can call it as what? PMP. What is called PMP? Project management plan. Okay, so each and everything will be written in the PMP. So testing is very very easy if you know the requirements. So each and everything, no need to worry, everything they will provide the documentations. So in PMP, what will be there in the PMP? How to execute the project, how to manage the project, how to control the project. Each and everything is already defined in where? In PMP document. You can also become a project manager. The project manager means what? What is going on in the project, where we are in, what are the what are the tasks, what are the pending tasks, what are the tasks are completed. Each and everything they will look into that. Okay. The project manager will prepare what document? PMP, project management plan. What is BRS? Anyone know? What is called BRS? What is called BRS? So BRS is nothing but what the business requirement specification document. See, suppose you got a doubt in the application or you got some doubt. So you cannot directly talk with the client, right? You cannot directly to the client. So in between the client and organization, one person will be there. That person we can call it as what? BA. BA means what? Anyone heard about that word? BA. BA means
Business analyst.
yes,
Business
business analyst. Yeah, you can also become a business analyst. Business analyst person will be there. So what BA will do? The BA will collect the information from the client. That information will pass to whom? That information will pass to whom? To the organization. Okay, so that's one of the most important one. BRS means what? Business requirement specification document. Okay, so this BA, what the BA will do? The BA will collect the information from the client and he will pass to the organization. Okay, organization have any question, then the questions will pass to the client. Understanding, right? So you can also become a BA person if you have a good domain knowledge, if you have a good technical knowledge and writing skills, you can also become a BA. Okay, and what is SRS? What is called SRS? Software requirement specification thing. So whatever you have the BA, right? Like what are the content in the BA, right? That all is normal terminologies. Okay, that all are what? Normal terminologies. Say client is asking the screen like this, and drop down like this. So that is all what normal things. So how we are talking, right? The same thing. But technically we need to convert what the client expectations. What are the client is having the things, right? That we need to convert it into what technical terminologies. Okay, that all we can convert it into in the form of SRS. Now we know what is BRS, we know what is SRS, software requirement specification. Once we got the software requirement specification, right? Now you need to understand very clear picture here what developer will do, what testing team will do. What developer will do? Just now I told you in SDLC process. What developer will do? The developer will start with the designs, like might be architectural designs or DB designs or UI design or UML designs. DB database design, UI user interface, UML unified modeling language. Okay, so they have some designs. Based on the designs, the developer will go with what? Coding. In SDLC we discussed, right? In software development life cycle, after coding, before coding the design phase will be there. Okay, so based on the designs, the developer will start writing the code. After that, code review. What is called code review? What is called code review, guys? What is called code review?
Cross-checking the
Huh.
code.
Yes, senior person, right? The peer review or a code review. Yes, cross-checking the code. So you, as a senior, you need to check the code. Once the code review is done, unit level testing. What is called unit level testing? White box testing. Once the white box testing is done, once the white box testing is done, then what we need to do? We need to go with what? Integration level testing. Understanding, right? Are you getting? Is it clear? So this is what for developer side. So you people are thinking only developer will write the code. No, developer will write the code, and also developer will go with code review, and also the developer will do the testing. That nothing but unit level testing. That is called white box testing, and also the developer will do one more testing. Interview question: integration testing. Integration testing is done by both the development team and as well as testing team. So developer is also do what? Integration testing. Okay. Now coming to testing. What testing team will do? What testing team will do? What testing team will do, guys?
planning the cases.
Ah, yeah. So test lead, who will do the test plan? Yes, correct. The test plan is designed by who will design the test plan? Test lead. Okay, your lead will prepare the test plan. And what are the stories assigned on your name, right? You need to write the test scenarios. Scenarios means what? What exactly I need to test? Suppose I'm asked you to test the water bottle. So in water bottle, what you will test? Can anyone? I'm asking you to test the water bottle. So in water bottle, what you will test? What you will test, guys, in water bottle? Anyone?
The cap is tight or not.
Ah, correct. Good. That is correct. Cap is tight or not. That we need to check, right? Not only cap. What you will check? The color, the water bottle shape, body, width, height. Okay, it's a 1 liter or 2 liters or a 5 liters. You need to check that one, whether it is accepting hard water or not, whether it is accepting cold water or not. So these all are what scenarios. Scenarios are very, 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 very important. Most of the people don't know. They think that finding the defects or how you find the defect is without knowing of scenarios. So I'm asking to test the water bottle means you need to think cap is tight or not. See, that is a good scenario. After that, the body, whether it is having any leakages or not in the water bottle, and logo is very very important. Okay, so and also the body shape, like bottle, what we can say that bottle shape, whether you have carry handy or not, easily to handle that or not. Okay, so what is the content of water? That is also we need to check. So these all are what scenarios. First of all, you need to identify the scenarios. I'm asking to test the phone, your mobile phone. So in mobile phone, first you need to think what I need to test in the phone. First you need to think screen, front cam, back cam, volume increase and decrease, and there are a lot of things, right? The power button. So there are a lot of things will be there. So first of all, you need to identify the scenarios. Once you identify the scenarios, right, then you need to write the test case. What is test case? The condition. See, the cap is loose or not, that condition you need to check. So in requirement, what they will say, the cap, water bottle cap should be tight. So you are checking if water bottle cap is tight means actual result is equal to your expected result. You are expecting is what? Cap should be tight. If both are the conditions is passed, then what you can say that your test case is passed. Suppose how can you say your test case is failed? In requirements is very clearly mentioned that water bottle cap should be tight, but while you are testing the cap is it's loose, it is not fitting that. Okay, in that case what you are telling, actual result is not equal to, actual result is not equal to, what is that? Your expected result. What you are expecting, cap should be tight, but it is not tight. So actual result is not equal to expected result. Your test case is pass or failed? Failed. Understanding, right? So how can you say your test case is passed? How can you say your test case is failed? So this is what you need to tell in interview. The most of the people, it is not working. What not working? You need to explain. Actual result is not equal to expected. What I'm expecting, that is not working. So that the reason the test case is failed. In requirements, it's very clearly mentioned that water bottle color cap should be blue, but the cap is in different color. Means this test case is failed. Understanding, right? Is it clear? Hmm. Now test cases is done. Then integration testing we need to do. Once the code will come, right, we need to do the integration testing. Once the integration testing, I will explain in the coming sessions. Okay, what is integration and all the things. But this is one of the most important. Integration testing is done. Then what you will do? System testing. What is called system testing? End to end testing. Each and everything you need to test. Once the system testing is done, then you need to go with what? User acceptance testing. That is called alpha testing and beta testing. Okay, I will explain you what is alpha testing and what is beta testing. Once the user acceptance testing is done, right, then we will go with the production and implementation. Once the production and implementation is done, then we'll go with support and maintenance. See, today you will clearly understand what a developer process and what QA process. First you need to understand this one. What developer will do, what testing team will do. The testing team will start with the lead. The test lead will give the test plan, and what are the stories assigned on your name. You need to come up with the test scenarios. What is the test scenarios? You need to, what exactly I need to test. Okay, that you need to come up with your scenarios. Once you get the scenarios, you need to write the test cases. Once you write the test cases, what you need to do, you need to go with the integration testing. Once the integration testing is done, then you need to start with the system testing. System testing means what? End to end testing. Once the system testing is done, then user acceptance testing is also there. You alpha testing and beta testing. Okay, once it is done, then they will go with what? Production and implementation. Once it is done, then they will go with support and maintenance. This is what the testing team will do. What developer will do? The developer will start with the designs. Based on the designs and the requirements, they'll start writing the coding. After the coding, they will go with the code review. Once the code review is done, then they start using the testing like unit level testing or white box testing. Once it is done, then they will go with the integration level testing. Okay. Here development team is done and QA is also done. Then what we need to do? We need to go for release. Understanding, right? So these all are very very important. BRS, business requirement specification. SRS, software requirement specification. FRS, there is another document. What is called FRS? Anyone? What is called FRS? Anyone know what is FRS? Functional requirement specification document. I told you, right? There is a username is there. Then how many characters you need to enter in the username? Who knows that? There is a password will be there. Okay, who knows that how many characters we need to enter? So there is a username will be there, password will be there. Who knows how many characters you need to enter here? Who knows how many characters we need to enter here? So we don't know, right? So they will provide what? They will provide what? FRS document. What is called FRS document? Functional requirement specification document. Okay. In FRS document, is there clearly mentioned that what is that label? What is the text? Each and everything they will provide. See, no need to worry about that. How many characters I need to enter for the username? How many characters I need to enter for the password? So you will get lot of questions, right? So here branch name, how many characters you need to enter? Address one, how many characters you need to enter? Who knows that? So we don't know that, right? I told you how we will do the testing. Someone is told, right? Based on the functionality and requirements. See, branch name alpha numerical only. See, alpha numerical only. Start with what? Alphabetic condition. See, you cannot say branch name 007. That is wrong, right? He's saying that condition, you need to check the condition. Start with what? Alphabetic. Minimum is what? 6 characters, and maximum is what? 40 characters. And mandatory, what is called mandatory? It's a unique one. You cannot give the same branch name twice. Twice means you already given the branch name, again you are trying to give the same name. The system should not allow. In case the system is allowing, means that is the bug. Unique one, what is called unique one? It should not be repeat. Okay, so you need to check all the things. Duplicate record should not allow. In case it is allowing, means that is a bug. Understanding, right? Practically you need to think. Okay, you are simply sitting and listening means you will not understand anything. In what way? That is the reason I told you, right? You can test any kind of application, even it is Python or .NET or any kind of application. We are least bother what the writing the code. We are how we are testing the testing, how we are testing the based on requirements and based on the functionality. Okay, now I told you, right? BRS, business requirement specification document. SRS, software requirement specification document, FRS, functional requirement specification document. In case they ask you to test AI, how you will test AI? They will provide the document. Okay, so based on that document, we need to test the understanding, right? Is it clear? So everything they will provide. What is your job? Just go through understanding the requirement specification document and test as per the requirement. What is the testing definition? Check whether the application is working as per the given requirements or not. Okay. Anybody have any question, guys? Is it clear? Anybody have any questions? Tomorrow we'll start real things like the previous who are already joined, right? They will also join, and most link will be changed. You will not get this link. Okay, the link is also will be changed. Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? Yes or no? Okay. So could you please share the syllabus? Yes, yes. You can collect all the information. You can see. You will collect all the information from the front office. They will provide you the material, videos, what we so far we covered, everything they will provide. You can check with the front office. Anything else, guys? The topic wise, you have any questions? Mainly we'll focus in testing Jira. I told you, right? Jira is very very important, and one live project we will do. That live project will help you, and also agile methodology. If you know these three things, you can go for interview today itself. No need to wait for tomorrow. If you know Jira is you are in good in Jira, you are in good in project like how to report the defects and all the things, and also if you are in good in agile methodology, if you are in good in agile methodology, then you can go for interviews. Okay, because in interview they will ask you agile and Jira and project. Okay, how you find the defects, and what way you will find the defects. So that all they will ask you all these questions. These all questions we will see in the practically. Yeah, the last call, guys. Anybody have any questions? And these sessions are purely interaction sessions, guys. Every day I will ask the questions. You need to answer them. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I have a question from non-IT background. It's been 3 months I'm working as a manual tester. I want to switch in automation testing. I'm at the right place. Yes, you are in always right place. Correct, right? You can go. See, there is a IT and there is no non-IT, guys. This is the wrong actually. Both are the same. If you take MBA guy, if you take who is already done MCA guy, you can take the two guys. Ask them to write a code. Both are not able to write the code. It depends on your interest. If you are in good in knowledge, if you want to learn good coding and all the things, right? In that case, there is no related to IT or non-IT guy. Okay, it again it starts from the starting only. Okay, if you want to really want to come as an automation engineer, so start first. You need to plan your career, like first you need to join as a co java. You need to start. You are in good in the CoreJava. Okay, anyhow you are working in the manual testing. That's good, right? So you start immediately. You need to start the CoreJava. Then immediately parallelly you can start automation. Then you will become a good automation engineer. There is who are having IT guys. They only do miracles means that is the wrong assumption. Non-IT guys is also will do a miracles. Okay, it's purely depends on your interest. So you are interest if you are in interest in writing too much like you are interested in writing the script and coding, right? Start. Okay, so IT who already know from IT guys, right? They're also equal part. If they're learn, then only they can write the automation. If I'm tech and they come from IT like computer science, don't think that they will write all the codes. Even they don't know anything, zero knowledge. Now you just test them, ask them write any program. They are not able to write because they are mug up. Right? What is interview questions? They will only prepare that one. They will write that exam and they will pass, because nowadays there are no good standards, right? So don't think that I'm non-IT person. Most of the IT companies, there are non-IT people only there. Okay. It purely depends on your interest. Okay. Yeah, you are in right place. Just concentrate on coding. Start anyhow you are working in manual. Start CoreJava immediately, and parallelly you start automation. Automation is also started on tomorrow at evening, guys. If you are anyone interested, you can continue with that also. Tomorrow evening, I think you can check with the front office. I think 6 to 7, 7 to 8. Okay. Okay. Anything else, guys? Last call. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. Tomorrow we will not available this link. In case if you want anything from the link, videos, material, you can check with the front office. Okay. Thank you, guys.